Before we begin today, I want to share something personal with you. I remember visiting my grandmother in her later years. She had the most wonderful armchair, a big, soft floral one that had been the heart of her living room for as long as I could remember. But I noticed that over time, she started turning down invitations. A walk to the local coffee shop became too daunting. Tending to her beloved garden became a source of anxiety instead of joy. One day, I asked her about it, and what she told me has stayed with me ever since. She said, "Honey, my world is getting smaller. It is not because I do not want to go out. It is because I am afraid of a single misstep." That fear, the fear of a fall, had quietly become the architect of her life, building invisible walls around her and shrinking her world one no at a time. This story is not unique. It is a quiet reality for millions, and it is a reality we have the power to change. Today, we are going to build a powerful defense against that fear. We are going to install what I like to call your own personal stability insurance, a simple, gentle, and profoundly effective 5-minute morning routine designed specifically to prevent falls at home and give you back the confidence to live in a bigger world. This routine is more than just a series of exercises. It is a daily promise you make to yourself, an investment in your own freedom. It is built on a simple premise: a body that is awake, stable, and strong is a body that is safe. Over the next few minutes, I will guide you through 5 foundational movements. We will start by gently waking up the lines of communication between your feet and your brain. Then, we will build functional strength in the key muscles that act as your body's personal support system. Most importantly, I will show you modifications for every single exercise, so whether you are feeling incredibly steady today or are just beginning your journey back to strength, this routine will meet you exactly where you are. Your safety is our #1 priority, so before we start, please make sure you have a sturdy, stable chair nearby. It will be our trusted partner for support. Please wear comfortable, well-fitting shoes, not slippers or socks. And ensure the space around you is clear of any clutter. This is your time. This is your space. Let us begin this incredible investment in you. Before our first movement, let's take a moment to understand what we are actually training. Your sense of balance is not one single thing, it is a beautiful symphony performed by 3 main systems in your body. Think of it like a 3-legged stool. The first leg is your visual system, your eyes, which scan the horizon and tell your brain where you are in relation to the world around you. The second leg is your vestibular system, located in your inner ear. It is like a tiny, liquid-filled gyroscope that senses motion, rotation, and gravity, telling you if you are moving up, down, or sideways. The third leg, and the one we will focus on most today, is your proprioceptive system. That is a fancy word for your body's internal sense of itself. A vast network of tiny nerves in your muscles, joints, and skin are constantly sending signals to your brain about your position. When one of these legs weakens, as can sometimes happen with age, the stool becomes wobbly. Our routine today is designed to strengthen all 3 legs of that stool, with a special focus on that crucial mind-body connection of proprioception. Let's begin with our first exercise, the seated march with ankle circles. This is our gentle awakening. Sit tall on the edge of your sturdy chair, with your feet flat on the floor and your hands resting on your thighs. Your posture should be proud, with a long spine, as if a string is gently pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Now, slowly lift your right knee up towards your chest, just a few inches off the floor. As your knee is raised, I want you to gently make 3 slow, deliberate circles with your ankle in one direction, and then 3 slow circles in the other. Then, lower your foot back to the floor with control. Now we will repeat on the other side. Lift your left knee, and circle the ankle 3 times one way, and 3 times back. We will continue this marching motion for 1 full minute. This movement is so powerful because it achieves 2 things at once. The marching motion begins to warm up your large hip flexor muscles, which are crucial for walking. At the same time, the ankle circles are sending a powerful wake-up call to all of those tiny proprioceptive nerves in your ankles and feet, reminding them to stay alert and ready to report back to the brain. For our modification, if lifting your knee is challenging, simply focus on the ankle circles while keeping your foot on or very close to the floor. The goal is the awakening, not the height. For our second exercise, we move to what I believe is the single most important functional movement for lifelong independence, the sit to stand. Every single day, we have to get up out of chairs, off the toilet, out of the car. This movement is the foundation of that freedom. Stand in front of your chair with your feet about hip-width apart, and then sit back down. For our first level, you can place your hands on the arms of the chair or on your thighs and use them to assist you in pushing up to a full standing position. Then, use them for support as you slowly lower yourself back down. The key is control on the way down, do not just flop into the chair. Resisting gravity is where we build real strength. We will perform 10 of these together. If you are ready for a greater challenge, this is your modification. Cross your arms over your chest and perform the sit to stand without using your hands at all. This forces your leg and core muscles to do all of the work. It is significantly more challenging, so please only attempt this if you feel very stable. This exercise is non-negotiable because it strengthens your quadriceps, your glutes, and your core, the primary muscles that power you from a seated to a standing position, directly translating to a more independent and capable life. Our third exercise is the standing weight shift, and this is where we begin to train for real-world instability. Life is not perfectly still. We are constantly making tiny, unconscious adjustments to stay balanced. This exercise makes those adjustments conscious and intentional. Stand tall behind your chair, placing your hands lightly on the back for support. Your feet should be hip-width apart, with a soft bend in your knees. Now, slowly and deliberately, shift your weight onto your right foot, feeling your entire foot press into the floor. You might feel your left foot become light. Hold this for a count of 3. Then, slowly shift your weight back through the center and over to your left foot. Hold for another count of 3. We will continue this gentle, controlled swaying motion for 1 minute. As you do this, I want you to notice the tiny muscles in your feet and ankles firing and working. They are learning and relearning how to react. For your modification to make this more challenging, as you shift your weight to one side, try lifting the opposite foot just a tiny bit, maybe only an inch, off the floor. This forces your standing leg to take on the full responsibility of balancing your body. This is a significant step up, so only do it if you feel safe, and keep your fingers on that chair. Our fourth exercise is the standing side leg raise, our primary defense against dangerous sideways falls. The muscles on the sides of our hips are our key stabilizers, and keeping them strong is absolutely vital. Stand tall beside your chair, holding on with one hand for support. Shift your weight onto the leg closest to the chair. Keeping your posture perfectly upright, without tilting your torso, slowly lift your outer leg directly out to the side. The movement should be small and controlled, coming entirely from your hip. You will feel this in your outer hip and glute. Then, lower the leg back down with that same slow control. We will perform 10 repetitions on this side, then you can carefully turn around and perform 10 on the other side. This exercise specifically targets the gluteus medius muscle, which is the cornerstone of pelvic stability while you walk. A strong gluteus medius prevents your hip from dropping with each step, which is a major cause of an unsteady gait and falls. For a modification, if lifting the leg is difficult, even a tiny lift of just an inch where you feel that muscle engage is incredibly beneficial. The goal is the activation of the muscle. Our fifth and final exercise is the heel and toe raise. This movement is crucial for strengthening our calves and the muscles on the front of our shins, which are essential for the ankle strategy of balance, our body's first line of defense against a small wobble. Stand tall behind your chair, holding on for light support with your feet hip-width apart. First, slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Feel the strong engagement in your calf muscles. Hold for a moment, and then slowly lower your heels back down with control. Next, we will do the opposite. Keeping your heels on the ground, lift your toes and the front of your feet up towards the sky. You will feel this working the muscles on the front of your shins. We will alternate between these two movements, doing 10 heel raises and 10 toe raises. For our modification, if doing this standing is too challenging, you can perform the exact same exercise while seated in your chair. You will still get a wonderful benefit by activating and strengthening those crucial lower leg muscles. These muscles are responsible for the thousands of tiny adjustments your feet make every day to keep you stable on uneven ground. And just like that, you have completed your 5-minute fall prevention routine. Let us take a moment to cool down and appreciate the work we have just done. Stand tall or remain seated and take a few slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel the energy and the awareness you have brought into your body. You just invested 5 powerful minutes in your health, your safety, and your independence. You have actively trained your brain, your nerves, and your muscles to work together as a more cohesive and resilient team. Please be proud of that accomplishment. The key to seeing real and lasting improvement in your balance and confidence is consistency. Try to incorporate this simple routine into your day, every single day if you can. It is not about intensity, it is about regularity. You are building a skill, and skills thrive on practice. Every time you do this, you are sending a powerful message to your body and to your mind. A message that you are strong, that you are stable, and that you are in control. Thank you so much for joining me today at Senior Recuperate. We are building an incredible community of people who are committed to aging with strength and vitality. So, here is my invitation to you. What is one of these exercises that you are inspired to try this week? It does not have to be the whole routine at first. Maybe you will practice the sit to stands during a commercial break, or do the ankle circles while you drink your morning tea. Please share your small commitment in the comments below. Declaring your intention is a powerful step, and your story could be the very thing that inspires someone else to begin their own journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you do not miss out on our future content. Your greatest strength is not something you have lost, it is something that is waiting to be rediscovered. Your independence is built one gentle, consistent step at a time. Stay strong, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.